Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Media Raptor, and I am back here with a brand new movie review. Now the next 3 episodes are going to be kind of a trilogy. And it's not going to be like Marvel made, but it is a superhero trilogy, which I still believe is one of the greatest trilogies that has ever been made. Like, to me, this thing beats Lord of the Rings, it beats Star Wars, it doesn't beat Star Trek because there's like 6 of them, but you get my point. I'm going to be reviewing the Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah. So, I'm going to just do all the Dark Knight films. And these are the what's his name? Christopher Nolan ones. Not the ones with Adam West or the one that Tim Burton made or those ones that are the Joel Schumacher. I haven't seen any of those yet, so I probably will get around to it. But anyhow, it's off topic. Tonight, I want to just kick this off by reviewing the 2005 DC Comics movie, Batman Begins. Yeah. You guys, before I watched this, a bit of a story. I had really not heard anything but just really bad things about Batman Begins here. And when I was again at Fan Expo, where I bought a lot of movies, I found this thing for $5. At the same time, I also found Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus and Army of Darkness. So I was pretty happy, actually. So I decided, you know what? I've heard a lot about the Dark Knight trilogy. At the time, the only other one I had seen was The Dark Knight, which I found at a used DVD shop for $5, and I was surprised by that. But anyhow, moving on. So I picked up Batman Begins. This was great. You know, the film is not perfect. There is all of 4 flaws, and I doubt there's even that many. But overall, guys, this was a really good film. Why do you guys keep dumping on this? I really liked it. Granted, it is not the best Dark Knight film. That one is still the Dark Knight by far, and is by far probably the best superhero film I have ever seen. I've probably said that about the Avengers. I've probably said that about a couple others, but this is one of the best, if not the. Anyhow, the story. Pretty much, you guys, the story behind this is it's kind of showing how Bruce Wayne, his parents get killed when he's really little, and he grows up kind of realizing how deep Gotham is in bat dung. I'm just going to use that as a pun. So then he starts traveling around to try and figure out how to become this, how to kind of help bring justice. So then he goes and meets up with Ra's al Ghul, who was played by Liam Neeson, who did a fantastic job, and he becomes one of the League of Shadows. Now the problem is he doesn't like killing, and that's what old Ra's says is the one way to deal with corruption is punishment by death. So anyhow, he returns and Scarecrow shows up and starts driving everyone insane, and it's a pretty good story, pretty good. I've read maybe all of 4 Batman comic books in my life. I can distinctly remember reading 4, and I don't remember any of them. But really, if you don't know anything about Batman, then this is the best place to start. You get a fantastic story, really good story. You get really, really strong acting. Great special effects, but I'm going to cover all that in a second. And it really kind of helps just give all these characters a lot of depth, even though this thing has tons of depth. It's pretty much as if you're stacking this on top, and it's great, we have depth from this, now we have even more depth from this. Crud. I hate it when that happens. Let's cover. Okay, anyhow. One of the flaws I did find with this movie is the pacing. You guys, I'd like to thank Ninja Turtles Nerd for showing me why Monsters was really good. I'm gonna call him a he because it sounded like it. gave me a couple of reasons why Monsters was actually pretty good, and I went back and I actually did enjoy it. The pacing was still kind of bad, but everything can't be perfect. And in this thing, it takes roughly 43 minutes or 53 minutes, something like that, for Bruce Wayne to become Batman. And then the film really kicks off. But the film is 140 minutes, so it is over 2 hours. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. But that kind of works, because you know what? Bruce Wayne is a character who's always had a lot of depth. So, giving him a lot of depth, sorry, really helps. The acting. Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, Gary Oldman, Liam Neeson, Katie Holmes, and all those guys. Everyone turned in just fantastic showings. You know, no, I cannot really think of an actor who was bad, aside from Jim Gordon's son, but that was a kid actor, so I wasn't expecting a lot, yada yada yada. Moving on, the acting was really good. These special effects, they're really good, you know, like the Batmobile and all the Bat gadgets and all that Bat stuff are really good. It all looks really cool. And it just adds another layer to the Bat awesomeness, which is Batman Begins and the entire Dark Knight trilogy. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Music, don't remember the score. I kind of do. It was pretty good, you know. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, guys, I'm just going to come out and say it. Go watch this. This thing scores a solid 3 Raptor claws out of 4. This thing was entertaining, it was fun, it was well acted, pretty well scripted, amazingly well done effects and all that. And I didn't really talk about the effects much because I didn't want to, because if I do, it's going to spoil a lot of stuff. And you guys should go watch this. It is a really fun movie, and if I ever get the chance, and this does go with the entire Dark Knight trilogy, I've seen them on Blu-ray for like $5-10 really in the past. I'm probably gonna have to pick them up because, you know, they were that good. But you guys, I can totally recommend Batman Begins. So you know what? That's all the time I have for this episode, folks. So until next time, keep cool. This is the Media Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around. Later, Dino Dudes.